On Friday, March 28th, the school had an assembly to inform students on what to do if ICE comes to school and let them know about their rights. I'm here with
Juan Pazmino.
Mr. Pazmino. You've been doing these presentations at multiple schools, correct? Could you tell us how many schools and what the main idea of these presentations is?
Sure. This is a new initiative that we starting to do presentation at middle school levels, high school for sure. So Stanford High School, we actually starting at Stanford High School, and then we going around Westfield High School and Clunan Middle School as well.
And what is the most important thing that you think students can learn from these presentations?
Sure. The more important thing is that I want them to know their rights. I want them to feel empowered to use what they know. But the only way that to do that will be if they understand what they can and they cannot do, which is understanding their rights. That's my goal, is for them to learn more about it and to not only learn but also share with other peers.
Do you think that you've noticed that students in schools are more afraid to attend school?
We have not seen a decline in attendance. We've seen it at the beginning, a little bit of a deep, but not tremendously. So I don't think it's really making a huge improvement. But I do know some families have called my office, the Office of Family Engagement, to share that they are concerned. The kids are raising concerns about staying home because they are afraid.
Have you noticed students sharing information that you've presented at these presentations and letting other people know about their rights?
Yeah, so the students are sharing the presentation, the contact information, because we sharing not only information but also contact information for community organizations in the area, phone numbers of local agencies that are dealing daily with these issues. That they have a lot of information. They have legal clinics. I mean, there's a lot of information that I'm sharing. So I think it's great if and they're already doing it. They're sharing with their parents. They're sharing with friends. So that's the goal too.
Awesome. Could you give the name of some of the organizations that could be very helpful for students?
Absolutely. So at the state level, we have United with Dream. There's information there they can call. We have also Connecticut Students for a Dream. They also a good organization. And locally, we have Building One Community that are dealing daily with this issue with immigration, educating community leaders, educating the community.
If you could tell students one thing about their rights or immigration or anything, what would it be?
The one thing I want them to know is that they have rights. And one of the rights that I like to share with them is that they can use their Fifth Amendment, which is just not sharing anything, just stay quiet when they are facing, with any ICE, officials. They can just say, I don't want to say anything, and I have the right to say that.
Thank you so much for the interview and for doing these presentations. I'm sure it's very helpful for students.
Thank you to you, and I wanted to also say thank you to the ML department, through Dr. Lawson, who invited me to this presentation. So this is great. I wanted to let you know that Stanford High School is very lucky to have a group like the ML the Major Youth Leadership Council students. They are the ones who are also doing a lot of work in the advocacy work, and they wanted to do the presentation in conjunction with me. So I do wanted to commend for their time and for their willingness to just share information and empower other students. And I think that's amazing that they have this attitude about helping others. So yeah, so thank you for those students. What can you do and what you cannot do? What can you do and what you cannot? So what you can do is, again, remain silent, right? I can use anything to say against you, but you say, I plead the fifth and choose to remain silent. Okay? You can also take a video or photo of the incident, so you know which agent was trying to deal with you. What you cannot do is, if they come into your home, don't open the door. Do not open the door. And do not sign anything. So they are at the door. You can just give a red card that you're talking about. Please do not provide any false information. If ICE come to school, they will not be able to come in directly to the main office.
They will need to wait outside. The principal will need to be called. The principal comes in and asks a question, who are you? Oh, we're looking for Mr. Pazmino. He has, we had a warrant. He looked at warrant. If he sees the warrant that is valid, he would have them wait outside and say, okay, let me get Mr. Pazmino. And he will find me and he will get me to ICE. So the principal calls the associate superintendent, Lottie Rhodes. The superintendent will talk to the attorney from the schools. We have an attorney at the schools that deals with legal issues. Then they will say, okay, thank you. Can you send me the warrant? I need to double check. What can you do if a raid happens where you are, okay? The number one is know your rights, which I already talked to you about, right? It's, the other thing that you can do is you can let other people know that this is what's going on. So if you know that a raid is happening in your area, take the phone, let other people know. This is what's happening. Don't come around here. You gotta collect the names of the officer, the agents, the immigration officials, and then you can have the number here. You can call them. It's called the United for a Dream, United with Dream. There's a phone number there. They have a text option that you can do. You can let them know that a raid is happening right now in right outside Stamford High School in Dunkin' Donuts. Then also you can report abuse. You understand that it's very unlikely that ICE will come to school. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. But if it does, we now know the plan. What you can say to your friends is that if they want to call this number, the Office of Family and Community Engagement, that number is there. There are a few things that you can do. Number one is you can seek legal assistance. In Stamford, there is one location called Building One Community. Building One Community is offering a clinic, a legal clinic. That means that they have attorneys. Pro bono means they're not charging anything for free. To sit with you, to sit with your parents, and go over that case that your parents may have.